run of Breath of the Wild, so I'm super looking forward to that one. Okay, everyone. Tech issues are resolved. Let's get back to Fallout Trilogy. Take it away, Paige.
Alrighty, yes. So, yeah, Vault Trilogy 1, 2, 3.
Alrighty,
yes. So, yeah, Vault Trilogy 1, 2, 3. I feel like we're ready to get into it. I'm gonna hopefully learn New Vegas and fall, but I feel like we're ready to get into it if you feel like we have to. Alrighty, I'm just get everything. My notes ready for 2. Yeah, alright. Time starts in 3. Get everything. My notes ready for 2. Yeah, alright. Time starts in 3. Okay, so this is Fallout 1. You may notice if you've ever played Fallout 1. You may notice if you've ever played Fallout 3 and 4 New Vegas, those ones, you'll probably notice this looks a lot different. That is because this is OG Fallout from 1997, when it was a top-down isometric RPG. Oh, sorry, one sec. Let me mute on Discord. Actually, I think. Oh. It's fine, I'll see it side. I don't know. It's fine, I'll see it side. Anyway, so, sorry about yes, first place we're gonna go to is the military base built by a bunch of super military base. It's a military base built by a bunch of super mutants and Nightkin. So yeah, we're gonna go up here and pretty much we need to destroy this game is pretty much we need to go and deal with a bunch of super mutants who are in the space. Because pretty much to get him in this game, if you've ever played it, is pretty much you are sent out by your overseer to go and get a water chip. So we're gonna go and get that water chip. And to do that, we need to head over here. Head over here. Hopefully we get it. Hack this terminal. Hopefully we get it. Okay. Hold on. And we're gonna run down here. So we've hacked the terminal. We're gonna run down here. We've set what I like to call, terminal pretty much with set what I like to call Chernobyl. It's a nuclear meltdown. Chernobyl, pretty much. It's a nuclear meltdown. It's going to destroy this base. We're going to destroy 2 bases. Okay, so first thing you notice is first thing you notice is that's because I'm spamming. I'm able to keep taking my turn in combat. That's because I'm spamming the A key. That basically allows me to. It kind of buffers the combat. It just kind of allows me to keep just taking my turn every time. We're going to press 0 on this guy's dialogue, and I actually triggered that guy. So we. Okay, hold on. I was like, okay. Do I have a? Okay, hold on. I was like, okay. Do I have a save? I don't think I do. I don't. Okay, I may need to. Right, you know what? I did this at another event because this happened. Right, you know what? I did this at another event because this happened. Let me start the game again. It's fine. Fault 1 is a very fast game, so we should get back there in no time. But yeah, I should have set a quick save. I forgot to. I'll start making quick saves because that's going to make my life easier. Okay, here's what was done. Time doesn't need to be reset. It's fine. Yeah, we just need to go through here, go past these, like, we kind of go past this, and then I just leave combat, pretty much. So yeah. Okay, seems like a lot of tech issues have been resolved. W tech. So yeah, so pretty much, what I was saying earlier was pretty much, we head down this way to, go to a military. But the story of this game, let me explain it. Basically, is we have been sent out to go get a water chip from our vault, and then we have to go and also just defeat some super mutants. Because there's like two main quests in this game. This game is like I think the lowest amount of quests in all of existence. It's mostly just dragged on by its like side quests and stuff. So yeah. There we go. Nope, hold on. Thought we were there. Nope. So you'll see when you kind of like combat glitch to like those like red areas. They're basically like pretty much just take me out into the world map, which is this. Because unlike the current Fallout games, you can't really like just wander around. Well, you can wander around, but it's kind of just very like you have to kind of go on this really old map, and it's really awkward. But yeah, let me see if I can try and get past this real quick, just because I accidentally forgot to quick save. Because you don't quick save a lot of the time. This game is very RNG intensive, so a lot of the time the game can be very against you, and unfortunately it was. So we're going to run through here. And we are going to quick save doors. Now, the reason why we quick save doors, well, we can either enter combat or quick save doors. The reason why we do that is it skips the animation of them opening. So they open a lot faster than they're actually supposed to. Hopefully I clicked 141 there. Yes, I did. Good. I know if I did, if there's a 300-second countdown. So, yeah. So we're going to open this door. And we are going to go down. Alrighty, so this guy I have to combat glitch past because he will attack me, and the problem is, and you probably noticed it earlier in the run, he attacked me, and so did his little friends over there. That's because somehow they still notice me. I don't know how, but yeah, but thankfully I do have a quick save, so if they somehow end up noticing me again, I can just load back into that quick save, but they shouldn't. They didn't. Good. We are in 15 health, so we are actually going to we're going to heal with some stim packs we have. We're actually going to do 2 because these gates are laser doors, and they are dangerous. They can kill us very easily. I actually saw someone streaming this game, and it killed him and his entire party once. I was like, damn. But yeah, so we're gonna heal it again because we're at about 14 health. We want to be about above 30-ish. And yeah, the numbers are very random. One thing else you'll notice is I'm playing as a female because females are naturally faster than men in this game, as they have a shorter running animation cycle. So yeah, and if we press 3-1 and he didn't like that, that was again the RNG. That's fine. We just need to load back to that quick save I set earlier. Should have probably set it by the door, but I did kind of forget to do that. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're just getting some pretty bad RNG here, but that's just Fallout for you. Yeah. So I'm going to try a quick save whenever I enter a new area, just so I don't have to keep doing all this again. The joys of Fallout speedrunning. So this game is like the most popular out of, I would say actually that and probably 3. This and 3 are quite popular just because, I mean, this game is really easy to speedrun because it's legitimately just run from point A to point B and just pray you get good RNG. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. But we should be good. Alrighty. Heal and heal. Alright. I'm gonna quick save here. My quick save didn't think it up. Yeah. Also, saving will become very important, especially in Fallout 2, you will see in a minute. That's why I've got my notes up. Right, I'm going to quick save here, just in case he doesn't believe me again. 3, 1... Okay, he believed me there. So first time he said, I don't believe you, and he killed me. Yeah. Sometimes he just doesn't believe you, and he'll kill you. However, sometimes he'll say, okay, or if he uses, like, if you lie, you die. Okay, that's the Mariposa military base destroyed. We are now going to head to the... I think it's the cathedral? Yes. This is like the main home base of all the super mutants. This is where the Master is. The Master, very popular character in the series because he's really creepy. He like speaks with many different voices. Yeah, so we won't see him, unfortunately, because we will be combat glitching past him, but yeah. I also do need to make sure I have quick saving enabled, as in I've got a quick save ready, because we are going to doing a skip with a guy who I have to... Okay, this guy's a traitor, so he won't attack me. We have to... There's a guy I have to, like, quick save. So, you saw earlier, I, like, spoke to the guy in, like, black armor, like, that super mutant black armor. The reason why I was able to just end dialogue with him was because I pressed 0, which basically allows us to, basically just... we theorize it to be a dev tool, possibly. We still don't know, and it's been, I don't know, it's been a while since this game was, like, released. But yeah. So we're just going to run through this way. We should be there in a second. I can see we're just on the outskirts. Unfortunately, we did get... we have got a few encounters. Encounters in this game are very can basically destroy your runs. Like, a lot of the time, if you're aiming for world record, which most runners do, most people do just aim to get a run, it's a lot of restarting. If you've ever, like, seen a stream of some runners doing this, it's a lot of restarting because... it's a lot of resetting because it's like depends on the RNG of like getting encounters or not getting encounters. So we're gonna pick this door. We used to like pickpocket this lady, but we don't do that anymore because it is. I didn't pickpocket the door. I'll picklock the door. Sorry. How have I not picked that door? Ha! Okay, there we go. Okay, pickpocketing is hard. Okay, picklocking is hard. So here we're going to enter combat and go up these stairs. The reason why is because we destroyed the Mariposa military base, and there's superiors on these floors, and they're really annoyed at us. So we are just going to go in here, and we're going to speak to a man named Morpheus. He is played by an actor called David Warner. You may know him if you've ever watched like old Star Trek episodes. You may know him from that. He was really he was like quite a popular actor back in I think the late 80s, early 90s. But yeah. So here I need to make sure I set a quick save, and we run towards this guy because this guy, even if I zero out his dialogue, he will still attack me. However, if I press this and press this, quick flashing lights warning real quick. There you go. He won't attack me. That's because if we quick save, quick load past it, after we do that, he just doesn't attack us. And yeah. Okay, so we're about to come up to one of the hardest skips in the entire like series, because this skip is frame perfect. So I'm going to have to lock in for a second, but we'll see if we can get it first try, because this is a very difficult trick. A lot of people do like enter sneak because it gives you more time. I'll explain what I'm going to do in a second. Basically, we need to arm this nuke, which is here, but we need to get past these two guys while arming it, because if we arm this, these two guys will attack us. So we need to pick this door. We need to enter combat. We need to walk just over to this corner here, and I'm going to go quiet for a second while I quickly lock in. So one sec. 7. Got it first try. That is a very difficult skip. Looked easy, but it is frame perfect. As pretty much if you don't click at the exact second you hack it, pretty much one of those two guys will start to attack you. And a lot of the time, it is a run killer. But I got it first try because, yeah. For anyone who's wondering how do I actually get that, I usually listen for the ding. You may have heard that little ding during it. I listen for that, and the second I hear that ding, I'm like, okay, that's it. Now, yeah. Now, let's hope we get some good dialogue on this guy. I forget his name, but 331. We got some good dialogue. Good. We're almost at the end of Fallout 1, just for anyone who's curious, so, yep. Alright, so here we're just going to skip through here, and we will be in Fallout 2 in a moment. We need to skip past this post-game exposition of people we've just not met, which is the best part of the game, and there we go, that is Fallout 1. So yeah, Fallout 1, that went fine. Unfortunately, I did have a few bad RNG with that, but it was fine. Alright, so the game is going to go dark for a second while I switch to Fallout 2. Let me just check its switch on OBS so I can check it's actually showing on the screen. Before we continue, it should. Hope this doesn't cause any tech issues for tech. Yeah, alrighty. So, Fallout 2. Fallout 2 is the best explanation I ever heard was when Tomato Angus basically said that the RNG in this game is like traffic. It is, very much. Pretty much this game is RNG hell. Everything in this run is RNG. But yeah, now we're going to open this door, we're going to pick it, we're going to open it, because unfortunately you're going to notice the combat glitch doesn't exist in Fallout 2, unfortunately. However, let's hope this ant doesn't have collision, because, okay, thank God we sidestepped it. Because pretty much, yeah, because we don't have the combat glitch, the way we get past enemies is just kind of run away and try to get as far away as we can and try and exit combat as soon as we can. And we also turn up the combat in the settings just so we can kind of achieve that. But yeah, we're going to go over here, we're going to arm that bomb, we're going to heal in the corner as healing skips time. healing allows you to skip time a lot faster. We got very lucky there because we got no ants. Let's hope Cameron's going to be short. I think it's 1 1 2 1 1. That's it. Yep. I always try to remember what that is, and I remember. There we go. All right, and that is the Temple of Trials. That is the tutorial section done. So while we head to San Francisco, Matrimony, if you have anything you would like to say. Alright, so there you may have seen me fist bump. That is off, not fist bump, fist, I don't know what it's called. Shaking my arm in the air. That's for a good reason. Very tricky to get here. You get jumped by aliens, death claws. Yes, I said aliens. They are in this game. Now, unfortunately, we didn't go too fast because, unfortunately, there is a downside to running this at marathons. Is just so our amazing hosts can see this, I do have to actually get rid of. I have to like. It doesn't like when I share my screen via Discord. The file we do to make the world map go fast breaks. But it's fine. We got lucky and we made it anyway. So we found that actually out when I ran this at GDQ when they did the hotfix for this. And for some reason the world map went really slow and we didn't know why. And eventually we found out it's because I was sharing my screen. That was why. So you're gonna. I went to the shop and I'm speaking to this guy. His name's Loud Shoe, and we checked his inventory. We didn't like it. Oh, I like his inventory there. Please have. Oh, RNG is on my side today. We have good RNG. He has everything we need. Well, possibly. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here. We're gonna go 1-3. So we're gonna steal. We're gonna basically do this. We're going to get store credit by pickpocketing his money from him. We're then gonna go here. We're gonna buy 1 bomb from him. Yes, please, thank you. Oh. We're going to give all these coins back to him that we just stole off him like literally a second ago. Then we're going to quick save. We're going to click, we're going to arm the bomb, all right? And this is how we're going to get a stock credit. We're going to arm the bomb. We're going to put the bomb in his pocket. We're going to run over here. We're going to heal in the corner. And is he dead? He's dead. Does he have power armor? He doesn't, so, unfortunately, because he had no power armor, we have to quick load, and we have to run away. Pretty much, he had no power armor, so we have to waste our thing. Now, this may destroy our RNG, because he may, like, get the power armor, but he also may sell things. If he had power armor there, we would have been done with that whole thing. We need 4 bombs, we need power armor, we need a few things. Let me just double check he still has everything we need before we double check his inventory. Okay, he's still got 3 bombs, he's still got that. Does he still have the psycho we need? Because we need the psycho. He still has the psycho. Okay, let's hope. I think it's been about 4 days. Let's double check he has what we need. If he doesn't have what we need, then I'm legally allowed to cry. Ooh. Okay, here I'm going to be very lucky. I forgot to quick save. So if I quick save, if he notices me a second time, I'm going to have to. Okay, I'm going to have to hope he dies because I didn't set a quick save, and I can't set a quick save when I've got a bomb in my pocket. It will kill me. Please, he's got power armor. He doesn't, so it wasn't a week. Okay, so it's fine. We just need to try again.
Get this power armor.
It's okay. It's all right. We will. The reason why we need power armor, and I'll explain in a second, is, and if you've ever played Hitman, you'll understand what I'm talking about, but let me waste a few days. Okay, that's a bit more than 4. That was about a month and a half, but it's fine. Has he still got everything we need? Oh, he's got more bombs. That's very good. Sometimes he likes to get rid of all his bombs. Has he still got all his psycho? Please don't say so. He hasn't sold his psycho. Okay, right. He has updated, though, because he's got more stuff in his shop. I like it. So we're gonna that quick save page. Okay, let's try get store credit again. I don't know if this is how you guys get store credit, but this is how I get store credit, by blowing up the guy who owns the place. Does he have it? He has power armor. Yay! Woo. Okay. We are happy now. Right, let's get all this. Let's get all this. We need that, and we need... Where's your psycho? There it is. We only need one of them. Okay, now we're going to do a glitch called save warping. Save warping, my least favorite glitch. So, we need to load... this load we loaded when we arrived. We need to click F10, load up the game, load back into the game, and now we're in the world map as the quick save character. That's called save warping. I did it wrong, because I'm so... Damn it, page. Set a quick save. Hold on a second, let me do it again. So we load to the save we did earlier. We click F10, we click L, we go to the quick save character, we click here, and we click 7. And now we're fast traveling while playing as the quick save character. That's impressive. And now we could have technically just walked there, but it is a little bit quicker just to kind of do what it did. I also need to set quick save so I can skip these doors opening animations. But yeah, so save warping, very useful. However, this bit sucks. I hate this section because of this man. His name is Ken Lee. Ken Lee sucks. And I'm not the only one in the community who says that. He is bad. Basically, this game, again, RNG. We're going to arm 2 bombs because he has quite a bit of health, and he likes to do that. He likes to notice me. So, everyone in this game basically allows you to do it twice, apart from one character, and you'll see who later. Now, I can't quick save here because it will blow up the bomb. It causes like a weird glitch where the bomb will blow up. But yeah, so here, 1, 6. We need to make sure we go and sneak so no one around us. Basically, the reason why we sneak is because if you, as you know, when you set off bombs and you crouch, it's not as loud. However, it didn't kill him, sadly. But yeah, so remember, if you blow up a bomb and you crouch, it's not as loud. That's science for you. So we're going to try again. Okay. Come on, Ken. Let me. Thank you. So yeah, so always remember that. Okay, if you're ever planning on using a bomb, make sure you crouch. No one will hear it. You might hear it, but no one else does. So again, we're going to go over here. 1, 6. We're healing, so again, it skips time. Okay. Oh, that's even worse numbers. We need to hope this second bomb does some high numbers here, and then it'll kill him. He didn't die. God damn it, Ken! Just... Basically, we want high numbers, we want Ken Lee to die. Basically, we're siding with a faction in this game called the Herbologists, who are a cult, and we will speak to them. I'm not looking to die, no. And we're... Ken! I knew it. Every time I do this, I run this game at a marathon, my RNG is rough. No, stop walking away. 1, 3, okay, and pickpocket Ken, take it. Okay, he took both of those, thank God. Okay. I thought there was a lot to explain. Okay, so... open the door. We hope the bomb doesn't blow up while we're still in that room, because all his guys will attack us. 47? 47 is fine, it's not... 50 is always better, but I can do 47. Ken! Why? Hold on a second. It's fine. It's fine. He'll die. He'll die. He has to die. I mean, I've never had a run where he hasn't died. Come on. Okay, good. We need him to die. He has, like, a lot of health, and we need him to die. Basically, we're trying to side with a group called the Herbologists, who are a cult, and they have a ship called the PMV Valdez. We need to use that ship to go to a oil rig, because our villager Arroyo, you saw like 5 minutes ago, they've already been kidnapped. And look at that, he's dead. Thank God. Okay, so save warp number 2. We go here. We leave the game. We go back into the game. We go here and we click 6. We need to also forgot to take our Psycho. We need Psycho because it lowers our intelligence because we're speaking to a cult, and everyone knows if you're speaking to a cult, you're done. So. Sorry. But we have to like dumb ourselves up to speak to them, but it's fine because we're going to make ourselves smart again when we get to the oil rig. But for now, we're going to run through here. Also, yes, that wall has no collision. Why? Ow. This Black Isle Studios, who made this game, decided that apparently walls just should not exist in this game, so walls don't exist in this game. I entered combat. That's not what I meant to do. Thankfully, these guys don't get really hostile if you enter combat, but yeah. So now we've done that, we're going to exit, and we're going to do the third and final save warp. There are 3 times we save warp. One's to get into the She Empire's base, then that was into the Herbologist base, and now we're going into the PMV Valdez. So to do that, we, again, quick save in the main area, we run over here, we F10L up, that one, we get that dialogue, and we click, it's 3, okay, thank you, notes. And then we run over here, and now we're in the ship. Now we can activate the ship. There we go. We did one side quest, to basically get access to this ship, because you have to do a side. Basically, a lot of these old games, you had to do side quests to actually continue on in the story, unlike the modern Fallout games where you can just fly through the story nowadays. But yeah, but we have to do one side quest to get past it, and there we go. Right, now we're in the final area of the game. This is the Enclave base. The Enclave, yes, Fallout. You may know them from the TV show. If you haven't seen the TV show, then watch the TV show. It's great. Okay, so, if you've ever played Hitman, we're gonna put some armor on. Why? Because if we don't, we die. Pretty much, if we enter this place with no armor on, they know who we are, they will kill us. So instead, we're gonna kind of become Agent 47, and we're just going to wear the correct uniform, and they'll just let us walk by them. It is the most Hitman thing I've ever seen, and it is amazing. You see, no one's attacking us. If we didn't have it, we'd be getting absolutely destroyed right now. However, we're going to go through here, and we're going to do this little puzzle. It's middle, right, and left. You also notice I am getting hurt. That's because these floors are electric. They are doing damage to me. Because it's yeah. We need to go and grab the GEC, the Garden of Eden Creation Kit. Something in Fallout 2 that also returns in Fallout 3. You'll see that in about maybe 5 minutes, maybe 8. Depends on how long it takes me to get through this final area. So we're going to run into this room. We're going to open up this door. We have to do this just so we don't softlock the game, because we need to actually have the GEC so we can finish the game. We can't finish the game without it. It softlocks the game. But now, because we've done this little puzzle, all these doors are open, and so now we just run through here. We open this door. We F6, and we go in here, and boom. All right. Now we're going to go and kill the president. His name is Dick Richardson. Yes, or Richard Richardson. Funny name. So. Now he is very annoying, and he's that one character that I said who won't let you pickpocket them twice. If he notices you try and pickpocket him, he only gives you one chance, and then he's like, "Nope, bucko, you're dead." Every other character in this game is like, "All right, you know what? I appreciate you trying, but not again. If you try again, you're dead." But the president's like, "No, bud, that's it, bucko. Your first try, you're gone." But yeah, so Dick Richardson, there he is, great guy, love him. He's nice little suit and his nice little face. Though he is going to be dead in a minute, hopefully. Let's get some good luck here. Is he gonna die? Also, the president's a little glitched out sometimes. Okay. Okay. The president didn't die. Damn it. Okay, let's try and kill him again. Hold on. 1, 3. Come on. Come on, buddy. Just stay. Okay. At least he's accepting them this time, though, and he's not. Come on. I can't see your first name. Richard. Right. Come on. Okay, he's dead. Woo, let's go. The reason why we kill the president, we need the presidential keycard to activate some turrets. We're basically setting up for the final boss, who is the hardest boss in my opinion, all of gaming. I have actually never been able to beat this guy, apart from speedrunning, and you'll see why in a minute. Well, actually, I did once when I actually did this when I kind of did the same thing I kind of did here when I played through the game normally. But yeah, so here we're going to go over here, we're going to open up our Pip-Boy, click this, we're going to wait about 6 hours, actually about 12 hours, because we need to get smart. We're going to speak to this man, his name is Tom Murray. Also, yes, the reason why we can fly through dialogue is, apart from 2 times, most dialogue in this game is legitimately just the 1 key, so that's why we literally just spam the 1 key and they accept it. So yeah, okay, now, so what have we done so far? Well, first thing we've done is we have killed the president, and we got the presidential keycard. We spoke to Tom Murray. Tom Murray is basically a scientist who we have persuaded to blow up his place of work. He has said, sure, fine, I'll do it. And now we need to go and speak to Sergeant Granite and his platoon. Three or four guys you see wandering the waste with the main bad guy, Frank Horrigan. Frank Horrigan, if you don't know, is a hulking individual. He's like 999 health. He's powerful. But we're not going to fight him, because I am simply just going to run over here. Run in here. Quick save, just because this can go wrong. Max out my speech, because you actually have to have higher speech than I already have to actually speak to not Frank Horrigan, speak to Sergeant Granite. The game almost crashed there. Speak to him. Thankfully, because he's okay with us, we can actually take our armor off, and they won't attack us. Look at that. It's basically, you're a lot slower if you have armor on. Let's hope Frank Horrigan doesn't attack us, because if we are, let's try not to get close to him. And here we're going to click 211, 2111. And now, pretty much, all I'm going to do is sit here and wait. I don't have to do anything here. Pretty much, the game is going to do everything for me. All I have to do is click spacebar every once in a while. This fight should be over in about, hopefully, a minute, depending on the rules. We want some, basically, this is basically just waiting and hoping for really good luck. Because Frank Horrigan, pretty much, yeah, he's really powerful. Oh, one thing we do. Now, this game is kind of known for its violence. Now, we've turned off the violence, not just to keep you all innocent, though that was partly the reason, but the actual main reason, because it actually is a skip. Pretty much, if you've ever played this game, you'll know that when Frank Horrigan dies, or if you actually search up Frank Horrigan death, you'll see it. He basically, like, splits in two, and he starts, like, his legs stay over here, but his top half comes all the way over here, and then you can speak to him, and he eventually dies and stuff like that. However, if we set the game to the violence to none, instead of splitting in two and going all over the place, he will just take a knee, and it saves about 20 seconds. It is actually genius. But did that kill him? Nope. Okay, he was just brought to his knees by 17. He basically will do this when he's dead. But yeah. So here we want some big numbers. So he was hit for 50. We want that. 24's fine. 14's 21's good. 15's 33 is very good. Sometimes he can get hit for like 100 and something. It's crazy. But let's see. Oh, I think did he knock in? Okay, no, he killed it. If he kills people or destroys things, it's not great for us. He's never actually destroyed all of these. Also, the reason why this boss is really difficult in normally. Imagine instead of these all fighting him, all these, and these guys are fighting you and your entire team. Yeah, it's hard. Very hard. But yeah, but we're just gonna wait for some big numbers here. We're still waiting. Unfortunately, it does some usually. There we go. He's dead. And there you go. He was killed, and he just takes a knee like that. We exit combat, and when we run through here, we're going to basically just go through this door, and that is Fallout 2.
After the Enclave's destruction,
are you sure you want to close Fallout 2? Yep. Oh, okay. It's not liking me trying to close Fallout 2 that way. There we go. Close it for me. All right, now Fallout 3, everyone's favorite. It'll take a second to load it in. 1 second. Let's just wait for OBS to start capturing it, and then we can begin. While it does that, let me just delete all my practice files I had earlier. Hopefully this game runs well. It should, but it is Fallout 3. So, Fallout 3, this is a first third-person game. This isn't, top-down isometric. This is the first Bethesda Fallout game that they ever made. This game was quite popular, but trying to get it to run on modern hardware... Good luck. I mean, they've updated it since then, but I mean, it crashes every once in a while, so yeah. But pretty much, while the game loads, unfortunately, there is a glitch where in this section, if you set a hard save and you try and load that hard save, I also don't in my notes anymore because Fallout 2 is over. Pretty much, this can happen. For about half a minute, maybe a minute, it basically just kind of is a black screen. So it will, there you go. Okay, so we're going to kind of hop over to Liam Neeson, and a slight, I guess, ever so slight flashing lights warning. Some people have said it's not really, but just in case, there is. I'll be doing this throughout the run. Yeah, so that's Liam Neeson from Taken and other things you may know him from. We're gonna run over here. We're gonna listen to Jake Howard. Yes, we are playing as a character voiced by Jake Howard, who at the time of this game's release was a baby. Jake Howard, also known as Todd Howard's son. We all love Todd Howard. Bless up Todd Howard. So we're gonna grab this truck and we're gonna attempt to actually do a little skip here. I'm probably not gonna get it, but oh no, I didn't get it. We kicked it out of our hands. Let's make sure he goes over to. We want him to like kind of walk over, and if he keeps his arms crossed for a bit longer than he did there, the game is basically then soft locked, but it's not soft locked, so we're good. Okay, so we're gonna go through here, and so I assume most of you watching are speedrunners as well as myself, and you all probably understand we don't like social interaction, and birthday parties are the worst part of that. Or I don't personally like social interaction, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to clip out of my own birthday party, and I'm going to start stop hopping over to my dad's best friend. That's what I do. But we're going to stop hop over to our dad's best friend. His name is Jonas. He will unfortunately die in this game, but we won't see that because we're going to skip that. We're going to speak to Liam Neeson. We're going to skip Liam Neeson's dialogue. We're going to say, I can't shoot a gun in here. We're going to shoot our dad's best friend because it skips dialogue between him and Liam Neeson. Stop hopping is basically just me holding forward and jumping and then letting go of W while I'm like spinning my camera. It basically multiplies forwards and forwards and sideways movements. I don't know why I said backwards. It does not do anything about backwards movement. We kill that rad roach and my game lags. So that's fun. We're going to skip this dialogue. We're going to push our dad to a dialogue trigger just to make him a little bit quicker. We're going to skip the smile line you saw there. Okay, let's hope my second monitor doesn't cause my game to lag, because unfortunately in this game I can somehow control my second monitor in Fallout 3. How? That's Fallout 3 for you. Oh, we didn't get spaghetti fingers though. Damn. So we're going to lie to our papa. Okay, that's fine. Right, we almost clipped through that wall, but we didn't get it, but if we do this, we should... Okay, there we go, we clipped through the wall. So, we have now skipped for 4 years. We're now supposed... This usually takes place when you're 19. We were 16, like a second... Well, still technically 16, but yeah. So, we're going to... try, if I can, and clip through this wall, which is not... Okay, it's not playing ball, so we're going to walk there. Sometimes, basically, we're doing something that's called COCing. If you'll see me kind of teleport when I clip, that's called COCing. Basically, if I hit the cell floor, which is basically everywhere out of bounds, it'll COC me back to a point inbounds. And unfortunately and weirdly, I think I theorized that a developer must have accidentally placed the point in the wrong area, that in the wrong version, because it sends us sort of like back into a new area, which was already preloaded into the map for some reason. Very strange. But anyway, so we run through here, and then we clip through this wall, and now we're at Vault 101. Okay, now we're going to go for one of the hardest skips in all of Fallout, and if it doesn't work, we will have to use a console command just so we don't go way over estimate, because sometimes it refuses to work. It has worked for me quite consistently at home, so, and that is what I'm currently playing on. I say that because I did run this at an in-person event recently, and it didn't go well, but let's see if we can get it. While I try to get it, I'll try if you have anything you want to say, feel free.
Rolling in, so I'd love to read a few of them. We got $3.33 from Melody TGE. They wanted to leave a trilogy of threes in celebration of this run and give less than 3 or equals 3. We also have $25 from Shadow Insignis, who says, loved my time in Pittsburgh, glad to help. And that $25 went to our Sonic Origins Plus donation incentive for Hidden Palace Detour, which met the incentive, so we will get to see that extra level coming up next. And keep in mind, all these donations are going to the Hugh Lane Wellness Foundation. They are Pittsburgh-based, but their training services are widespread. Hugh Lane has improved child welfare systems in 19 states and Canada. 10,000 people trained to affirm LGBTQ plus people in their workplace. Hugh Lane has authored and influenced county, state, and national training manuals and policies affecting LGBTQ plus people. Wonderful cause. Keep your donations coming in. Thank you so much. And good luck to you in getting this trick done.
Thank you. It doesn't seem to be playing ball, so I may have to try on a few more times. You may notice the game kind of like going black for about half a minute there. That's just me having to close out the game and relaunch it, because sometimes it only works on certain launches of the game, so I may have to do that again. I do, so we're going to close out the game, relaunch the game, and see if it works. That's the biggest problem with it's called Speed Cripple. It is very tricky. If it doesn't work, we're going to basically do a consequence that gives us the speed, but doesn't give us the glitch state. So, yeah. But let's see if we can get it. 1, 2... we'll know if we got it if we start flying off this map. Okay, we died there. And... oh. No, okay. Yeah, I think that... okay. Okay, so you had to do a consequence, which basically just gives us the speed, because I don't want to go way over estimate, and I've rebooted the game like 4 times, so at that point you just kind of have to assume, yeah, you're just not going to get it. I also theorize it could also just be like launch of your PC. Some people say installation of the game. We don't actually know 100% what actually like causes. We don't know how to get it consistently. We just know it works, and so we actually don't 100% know. I kind of theorize it is kind of sometimes launch my PC, because sometimes I just don't get it at all, and then if I turn my PC off, turn it back on, then I start getting it somehow. So I do also think it is also at the launch of your PC. And I can't really boot my PC off during this, so we are just going to do that to save time. But pretty much it doesn't put us in the glitch state. Basically, if we actually got it, it would give us this speed, but it would also put us in a staggering animation, a bit of a limp. But pretty much, yeah. But however, you will still hear some funny dialogue due to a glitch, or due to the glitch we pulled off earlier, where we clipped through the wall. That's because you'll hear some line. I'll tell you when you'll hear the line. I'll tell you when it is. Okay, for some reason, there we go. Usually happens around here. But it is very funny. But yeah. There you go. You can hear, I guess it was nothing quite a few times. Okay, spacebar did not want to jump. That's fine. Everyone knows that when you press spacebar and it always refuses to jump. It's a very popular thing. So we're going to clip through this wall, which takes us... okay, four QSQLs. That was not bad. Also, this flickering to black is me quick save quick loading. It is simply legitimately just so that I it basically deloads the world and then reloads it, but the walls load in last before we load in. So we can kind of just get through the wall just before it loads back in. Yeah, okay, that hurt. It's fine. So first thing we're going to do is we're going behind here just so we can get to the Citadel. I need to go to the world map. Go back to Vault 101. And we're going to do this. I'm going to click F5. I'm going to click F5. There we go. What I'm actually going to do first, just so I can play this safe, I'm going to go 1, and I'm going to do this. Now, we have a little bit of a walk to go. So, if there's anything else you would like to say about Matrimony,
yeah, absolutely. I've actually got a $50 donation from Anonymous that says, "Happy birthday to Anthony." So, shout-outs to Anthony. W birthday. Happy birthday to you, Anthony. And again, we did get to meet. We've successfully met that Sonic Origins incentive thanks to your wonderful donation. So, thank you again for doing that.
If there's anything else you'd like to say as well, feel free to. I've got a bit of a track.
Sure, no problem.
We've got to walk all the way over to that mountain.
Over there? Okay, I got
right
you, no problem.
So we got a bit of a walk.
We're supporting the Hugh Lane Wellness Foundation this weekend. And the Hugh Lane Wellness Foundation was founded in 2017 to improve the health of the LGBTQ and HIV communities. They offer a variety of services and resources to our communities, as well as expert training for organizations to improve their capacity to serve LGBTQ clients and staff. Hugh Lane Wellness Foundation is named in the memory of Huey Lane. Huey lived in a time where being out and openly talking about HIV was highly stigmatized. Hugh Lane Wellness Foundation strives to address both LGBTQ+ and HIV bias across the many intersections of our communities to create spaces and opportunities for individuals to be their authentic, courageous selves. It's truly a wonderful cause to be supporting, and we appreciate all the donations coming in, and we're getting closer and closer to this mountain here.
Yeah, we just need to get a little bit over it, and then we should be there. So
yeah, quick shout out to Steel City Speedsters, the organizers of this event. Steel City Speedsters is a collective of runners in Pittsburgh and surrounding areas who love going fast and breaking games. But you don't have to be from Pittsburgh or Pennsylvania to be part of the Steel City Speedsters community. You can come join the Discord. It's also the SCS, !SCS command in chat.
Alrighty, we're almost over this hill. we're about to be there. Also, quickly, one thing before we actually get there, I do want to say this game is very much like Fallout 1 and 2, as in the story of it. Because the story of Fallout 3 is basically, your dad's left the vault, you have to go find him. Like, we have to go find the water chip. And then Fallout, this bit, the part we're playing, though we've skipped all that, the part we're playing now, however, is pretty much like Fallout 2, where we have to go and find a Gek. That's what we're going to look for. Our dad's dead by this point in the game, for anyone who's curious. Liam Neeson has bit the dust, so if you like Liam Neeson, you're out of luck. He's gone. You can also, now in a glitchless run, we can actually go to where he actually is. However, we aren't going to do that because, thankfully, due to glitches, we're actually going to skip a lot further than that. If we get this clip and we got it, look at that, and COC here. Now, for any, we're going to click through his wall. Hello, I forget what your name is. But we're going to, this is a little lamplight. It's a place full of kids. We're going to thingy here, and we're going to do this, and hopefully we get it. We got it. Now, if you've ever seen a Spyro speedrun, this may remind you a little bit. A lot of Spyro runners do like to remind me of that every time I do this. Yeah, this, apparently Spyro had like kind of the same water glitch. This is called void swimming because we're swimming in the void. And apparently there's something kind of similar to that in Spyro speedrunning. I'm not entirely sure, as I'm not a Spyro speedrunner myself, but that is quite cool if there's a similar glitch like that. But yeah. Alrighty, we are now into a place called Murder Pass. Why there is a place called Murder Pass near a place that's filled with a bunch of kids, not entirely sure, but that's Fallout for you. But we're slowly getting there very quickly. We do have a few clips we're going to have to do, and they are a lot of practice. I mean, I've been running this game now for about 2.5 years, so yeah. I do keep threatening the the world record holder, good old Hydrosonics. I keep threatening him, saying I'm coming for that world record. Every time I see him in anyone's chat, I'm like, I'm coming for it, even though I'm nowhere near it. So but he's it is very funny to say. But yeah, so the world record for running this game, oh, I clicked through the rock, is 13 minutes. The world record for Fallout 2 is 9 minutes. The world record for Fallout 3 is 4 minutes. Fallout 1, sorry, not 3.
4 minutes.
These are very broken games, so yeah. But yeah, about 5 minutes roughly. Though for some reason I don't know what happened. Planet for some reason removed all his runs. Though it is a valid run. I did rewatch it to check it. It is a valid run. I don't know why I removed it, but yeah, because at the moment the current world record holder who's still on the leaderboard is a guy named Fallen Ranger who got about 7 minutes. But that's still crazy for Fallout. I mean, I think 5-6 minutes or like that. Still crazy for that game, but yeah. There we go. We got that clip very good. Didn't heal though. Alright, so we need to go free our friend Forks. He is in his little prison cell. We're going to activate the fire alarm. We also need to do that just so we can trigger the quest. There you go. Quest added, finding the Garden of Eden. We can't actually get the Gek if we don't get the quest, because we were soft locked pretty much the entire time. So we need to clip through this wall, get jump scared by a super mutant, clip through here, and we're going to do another stair skating glitch, and then we're going to try to do something called third-person interaction. You'll see that in a moment. This Vault 87 is going swimmingly. Vault 87 is a rough place. Like, no one likes it. Yeah, alright, so, let's see if we can get it. Okay, so I'll explain what it is in a second. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, I saw it. No, I'm got it. Okay, so that's called third-person interaction. Basically, if I kind of go in third person and turn my camera while holding the third person's like camera, which is F, pretty much I can actually like kind of clip my head into that little shell that you saw, and that basically allows me to grab it from inside the container. So that saves quite a bit of time, because there's like a whole animation for it to open. But yeah. So here we've been jumped by the Enclave, who by this point in the game we were already supposed to have seen and already killed a few of them, but yeah. Now this is actually supposed to be quite a big reveal, because this character we're about to see in a second, this guy, Colonel Autumn, was supposed to have died. If you actually keep a close attention when your dad, because your dad's supposed to have killed himself and this guy with like radiation by blowing up the water purification chamber, which we'll see at the end of the run. However, you think this guy's dead like Liam Neeson is. However, bit sneaky this guy is, because he went very British there. He injects himself with, I think it's Radaway. We theorize it's like a Radaway. Possibly it's Radaway, most likely, or Rad-X, I actually don't know, but he basically survives and he doesn't die. So we're gonna be very mean to this guy. We're gonna tell him to we're gonna swear at him quite a few times, and then the new president, this is John Henry Eden, because I mean Dick Richardson's dead, so yeah. Dick Richardson dies no matter what. There's many. The oil rig will always blow up in Fallout 2, no matter what. Like, it's not canon the way we did it. I believe the canon way is actually Frank Horrigan doing himself. Because Frank Horrigan can also set a self-detonation of it. I can't seem to clip through this wall for some reason, which is very strange. Come on. Okay, this has been... There we go. I think I may have been looking in the wrong area. You have to kind of look at a certain part of that wall, but I think I may have been looking a bit too far to the right there. Now this is Raven Rock. This is like the home base of the Enclave, so we're going to run through here. And we are getting very close to time, by the way. Very close. Yeah, we need to run through here. Clip past. Whoa, hello. Ow, whoa, okay. Okay, I'm going to be very careful now then. Oh. Can I? No, damn. That is a very difficult skip to get. If you get that, that saves quite a little bit of time, but unfortunately I didn't get it, because I unfortunately did fall. I went a bit too fast. If you go too fast when you clip through it, you, yeah. Pretty much that, if we clip through that door, it's very inconsistent, but it allows us to like kind of get into this room early. But yeah, now this is the president. He is a robot with a plant on his chest. So we're going to say all the second dialogue to him until we see a thingy. We won't see, yeah, there we go. We're going to say, I'll be on my way then. We're going to grab this, this FEV version of like the FEV, which is the false evolutionary virus, which basically turns people into those super mutants you saw earlier. We're just going to have to really hope that we don't get absolutely destroyed. If we do, it is fine, because it won't kill our run, but it can just be very annoying. Okay. Okay, this is usually where everything can go wrong. Okay. Are we fine? We are fine. My F3 decided to stick for a second. So we're going to go to the Citadel, and we are getting very close to time. We just need to head to that big building over there. It's called the Jefferson Memorial. It is a building that is where the water purification chamber. You can actually see Rivet City over there too. Yeah. And you can see Dunkov's place is around there. If you have played Fallout 3, you won't know who half these people I'm talking about are, but if you have played Fallout 3, you'll know what I'm talking about. Rivet City is like it's like an aircraft carrier that basically like kind of like was washed up on Washington. We're in Washington DC for anyone who doesn't know. So yeah. So like the Citadel, which is over there, that's actually the Pentagon. But the Brotherhood of Steel took it over, so yeah. This is the Jefferson Memorial, so we're going to go click F3. Pretty much because we didn't discover this place before. Now this is the end of the game. Because we didn't discover the Jefferson Memorial before those force fields were put up, they actually don't finish putting the force fields up. So only one spawns in. Okay, he's fighting that turret, that's fine. It just distracts him so he doesn't kill me. So time ends when I press enter after typing 216, I'll tell you when. So we speak to Liam Neeson. Not Liam Neeson. Is he here? There he is. Yeah, I don't know why he stood there. Okay, so we're going to click 216, enter, time. Alright, that's Fallout 1, 2, and 3, all 90% back-to-back categories. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah. Fallout 3, Fallout 3 is like my favourite game of the series to run, but yeah, that's Fallout 1, 2, and 3. Pretty much after this, we see some post-game exhibition by the same guy who does it all the time. I forget what his name is though. He was the same guy who did it. Oh, there's a lot less. I guess it was nothing. But yeah, but there we go. That is
awesome.
Fallout 1,
Amazing
2,
run. Do you have any
3.
shout-outs you want to give?
And so it was that the lone
I'd like to thank, I guess, Tomato Angus, aka Tomato Anus, for running the SipGDQ, which was what got me into running these games. I'd like to thank the Fallout community for being very welcoming. They are, like, in my opinion, I love every other community. I'm of, like, a variety runner, so I run a variety of different games. But in my opinion, the Fallout community have been, like, the most welcoming, the most, like, coolest people ever. So shout out to them. Shout out to Hydra for teaching me Fallout 3 and yeah. But I think that is it. So yeah. Oh, and thank you, SCS, for accepting my run.
GG's. Amazing run. Really awesome to see all 3 games in a row like that.
Stepping into the irradiated control
We've
chamber of Project